I'm here today for March 2nd's daily reading. I'm also going to do a free raffle for 3 people to get free readings. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with what's going to happen March 2nd. So, I already pulled the card of the day for March 2nd. This is the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is all about a conflict between your heart and your mind. It's symbolizing that whatever conflict's going on, you need to take care of it and get your mind and your heart on the same page, because whatever you're dealing with needs all of your focus at the present moment. You can't have any of these distractions. It's completely necessary for you to balance out these things so you can move forward. I do find it interesting that not only are we getting a 2 on the 2nd, we got a 2 on the 2nd for February, and it's the same exact card. So both for February 2nd and March 2nd, we're seeing the Two of Swords, which is kind of interesting because I do have cards that repeat themselves, but February was the most repeats I've ever had. Usually it's 1 or 2 cards, but this was multiple. There were at least 2 cards that showed up 3 separate times, and then there were 3 other cards that showed up twice. So it was very, very repetitive. What's also interesting is February and March have the same exact days. So for instance, today's the 1st on a Friday. In February, it was the 1st on the Friday, and so forth. And they both have 28 days. So both March and February have the exact same dates that fall on the exact same day. And on the 2nd, we're seeing the exact same card, which is a 2. Which is very interesting because 2 is all about the High Priestess. 2s are related to her. And this is all about intuition or something that is unknown. The High Priestess can also be the unknown card. So those are definitely things to digest. I noticed them and saw the synchronicities. So I definitely wanted to point those out to you. Maybe you guys can resonate with that and see if there's a pattern to that. So this is the card of the day. Let's do a reading for the day. And I know I say this every time, but it's for people who are new to tarot reading or haven't seen any of my videos before. Keep in mind that this is a general reading and it's not going to resonate with everybody. And if it doesn't, that's okay. It's just not your message. If it does resonate with you, awesome. And if only parts of it resonate with you, that's all right. Don't force anything to apply that does not. It would be highly impossible for me to do a reading for everybody with this general. So I don't expect everybody to resonate. And if you did want to get a reading, you can always contact me for a personal reading. That way I'll be able to tap into your personal energy field. Also note that the cards are not gender specific. So if you get a court card, if we get a court card in the read here, such as the King of Swords, just know just because it's a king, it does not necessarily have to represent a male. And these situations can also be vice versa. If I'm saying, this is currently going on for your situation, but this is applying to somebody else, keep that in mind that I could be picking up their energy. So just take everything as it goes, and let's go ahead and get started. I did give these a shuffle, and they feel good to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut the deck here at a general reading for the day of March 2nd, 2019. Very clean cut. I love when that happens. Now I am using the steampunk deck. We have the Four of Wands here at the bottom. Four of Wands is all about a celebration of events, accumulation of events. It is also a signifier of the 1111 angel number as well. So the general energy here, oh my, we have the Tower. This is an unexpected event that brings change. I'll definitely get a clarifier on that card, but that's like the general energy now, something unexpected. Let's go into the past here. So the past is relating to the Ten of Cups, which we got in yesterday's reading, I believe. I had to double check, I'm not too sure, but I believe we did see it there. I think that was the obstacle. But the Ten of Cups is all about that happy home. It's like a fairy tale where the Prince Charming and princess, just got married and go off into the sunset for their happily ever after. This is exactly what this card represents. So that is what the past is about there. And more information relating to the past is the Hangman. Now, the Hangman could be succumbing to events. If you look at this man, he's just kind of hanging there, and he's let these vines grow over his arms. He hasn't really done anything to get out of his situation. It can also represent needing to look at something from a different perspective. But this is also a major arcana, so it's also about like soul work, going inside your soul and thinking about things. So definitely this is about somebody either getting a new perspective on their happiness in the past, somebody needing to look at that perspective or doing some soul work in relation to their happiness. So let's go on to the current situation because, again, we do have this Tower here. Excuse me. So let's see currently how we can possibly relate this Tower event. All right, Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is all about sowing your seeds. It could indicate a loss. If I was using a vice versa, it would definitely let me know, depending on which side it was. But this is definitely up for you to decipher, since it's not obviously telling me either way, since this is just a single front face deck. But, this is appraising the results of your efforts and sowing your seeds. If there was a loss, this card's all about learning from those losses so you can move forward and try again. It's studying everything that has happened, which is interesting because that ties into the Hangman, which is about getting another perspective. So currently there's some kind of appraising results for March 2nd. Let's see the obstacle for March 2nd. So the obstacle is Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is all about looking for the next challenge. It could be, since this is the obstacle position and we have the Hangman here in the past, somebody is they weren't really looking at a situation. Now they're kind of looking at a situation, but they're not really going anywhere. That's kind of the feel that I'm getting from this. They're waiting for the challenge to happen. They're not really making any movement themselves. So we'll definitely get some clarifiers to see if we can get some more information about that. But let's move forward to the immediate future for March 2nd. Oh, love it. Immediate future is Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is an opportunity for either your emotions, relationships, or art. Cups are all about love, baby. So we could be seeing in the immediate future relating to tomorrow some sort of opportunity in love or to enhance our emotions, relationships, and art. So that's always good to see. Let's see the possible outcome of that ace. Oh, see, such mixed signals. What is going on tomorrow? Five of Pentacles is a physical need for something. It's also a symbol for being left out in the cold. As you can see, these children are out in the cold. It could be a lack of physical comforts, not having your basic necessities. we're definitely going to have to get clarifiers on all of this. I'm going to start at the very beginning with this tower here that we got for this whole general energy, because I want to find out what this unexpected event is. So I'm going to grab my White Cat Tarot mini deck. Absolutely love this deck. I'm just going to give it one more quick shuffle before I just kind of see what falls out with these clarifiers here. Seems like it's ready to go. So yeah, clarify the tower, please. Oop, there we go. All right, so this one kind of flew off to the side. I'm going to do this one first. So the tower is clarified with the moon. Moon is a misty situation. Could be about secrets going on, which would make sense because if there's secrets going on, something that you don't know, it could come to light and obviously be unexpected because you're not knowing what secrets are going on. Let's see what other cards popped out here so I can get more info. Okay, Five of Wands. This is about conflict. Some kind of conflict going on. Oh, there's that Ten of Pentacles. We had the Ten of Cups, but Ten of Pentacles is pretty much the same as the Ten of Cups. You know, this is all about happiness. Pentacles is all about the physical, material world. So this is basically, if you want to think about the Ten of Cups as a happy heart, Ten of Pentacles is a happy home. Okay? It's still that happily ever after vibe. And then it's clarified by the King of Cups. King of Cups, I mean, all kings are driven by their actions. They're related to the Emperor, who creates order and stability. The Emperor thinks about the future. So he's thinking about creating foundations. So that is definitely things that the kings are all related to. You know, and this is the cups. So it's about somebody who's driven and has mastered love and has a foundation in those aspects: love, relationships, and art. So with this tower here, there is some kind of misty, untruthful situation that created a conflict in terms of a happy home for I mean, I'm gonna say a male to make it easier, but again, it's not gender specific, so apply it as it goes. If you feel like this is you and you're a female, take that. But you know, there was some kind of untruthful, misty situation that created conflict in the happiness of some king here in love. So this is definitely what this is relating to. So if this is like the current general feel, and in the past we were talking about this home here and not working on it. Now they're working on it. Okay, so it could be they weren't working on it and they found that they weren't getting, holy crap, this plays into the reading that I did yesterday. Somebody was wanting, you know, their Ten of Cups. They were looking and working on their Ten of Cups, but they weren't seeing the results of their work. And we even got Belphegor here yesterday that said working on something will pay off. It's all about hard work. If it's easy work to get what you want, then it's probably too good to be true. So that's definitely playing into this. So currently, you know, this person is looking at their efforts and sowing their seeds, which is what we also got yesterday. Let's get more of a clarification on this. Okay, so they're working on an achievement with some kind of third-party situation or heartbreak or sorrow caused by knowledge. So they are looking to sow their seeds, appraising the results of their efforts to achieve an ending to this third-party situation, this sadness. So that brings them with this obstacle here. What can I tell them if people are resonating with this? What can I tell them that their obstacle is so they can get out of this funk here? What Can you clarify the Nine of Wands, please? Okay. And, this is exactly what I said. The Magician popped out. That tells me that what I said before is correct. This person is just looking now. Look at this. They're looking. They're appraising the results of your efforts. And don't get confused. Looking at the path, okay, is not going, it's not bad or different than just taking the path, okay? So this person could be looking at the path before they start walking on it, but, they're not actually doing anything to make themselves happy. So they're thinking about it. They know they want it. They've been working on it. They're looking and appraising the results of what they've done, but there's still more work needing to be done. Okay. And currently they're waiting for the results of what they've done. And I don't think that they realize there's still more work that needs to be done here. Again, with the card that we got yesterday, Belphegor. If it's easy work, it's too good to be true. Okay, so basically the advice for this obstacle here is keep going. Keep going. If you're not seeing the results, the fruits of your labors yet, it still needs to grow and you still need to water your plants. You want let's give an example, your apples now. You want your apples right now, but they still need time to grow. You don't stop watering your tree. You don't stop giving it sunlight. You keep doing that until you get your fruits of your efforts. So that's what the cards are telling me here. So let's move on to the immediate future and the possible outcome here, because this is very interesting. Knocked over myself. Because it's saying the immediate future, there's going to be some kind of obstacle, but also somebody's going to be left out in the cold, which makes me think we need to go back here to the current situation with this Three of Swords that you see. I think it's a third-party situation, and that's kind of why they're not really working towards their goal to see the fruits of their efforts, because somebody's going to get an opportunity and somebody else is going to be left out in the cold. Let's clarify just to make sure. Ace of Cups. King of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Clarify. Star. Now, this is not enough for me. Let me get some more on this. Can you clarify the Ace of Cups again, please? Whew. Look at that. They flew right out on there. Okay, that makes more sense. So let's get more on this Five of Pentacles, because I don't want to just not feel comfortable answering this and just kind of blurt out what I'm seeing. Five of Pentacles. Clarify this one more time. There we go. All right, we got... Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what I said. It's a third-party situation. With this ace here, somebody wants to give this opportunity and have the strength to do so to get their happiness. But somebody's going to be left out in the cold. Okay? There's still guidance, serenity, hope, and destiny in this situation. There's going to be some hesitation or waiting for something to happen. A little bit of defensiveness. But it will eventually lead somebody away from rough waters to calmer ones. So this just kind of leaves me with one question. What is the general, I'm just going to ask, I'm going to use, this is Miss Cleo's tarot power deck. I really think this is a good deck to have because of the way that in the booklet she describes the court cards. I really love the way that she describes the court cards, the pages, the queens. I really think it gives a great perspective. I'm just going to ask if there's any more information that the tarot can give me about this daily reading, so I can give more of a less misty answer, because I don't feel satisfied yet. So is there any other information to give me for the daily general reading of March 2nd? Woo! Hold on, we got some flyers on the floor here. Let me just grab it real quick. All right, I'll do the flyers first. It's very interesting, honestly. So, first flyer is the High Priestess. And again, the card of the day that we got today, or for that day, the 2nd of March, is the Two of Swords. And any two in all the suits is connected to this High Priestess. So it's definitely relating here. Again, High Priestess is the unknown card. It's all about intuition as well. So it could be, I'm not personally resonating with this, but maybe this card's saying the people who know that this is them know. Let's get more cards. Five of Wands. And we just had this here. We literally just had this. Where is it? Oh, it was the Seven of Wands. Duh. Sorry. Five of Wands is... I swear, I thought we did have the Five of Wands. I'm losing my mind. Sorry, guys. All right. So Five of Wands is conflict. Again, conflict. Eight of Coins is, or Pentacles, working carefully. Wands, we just had this one. Defensiveness. The Lovers. I mean, it's the Lovers. It's also about a choice. Which would make sense if there's two-party situation or three-party situation. The Magician, which we had as well. Creating order or creating magic. The World, successful completion. Eight of Cups. All right. Now, with the Eight of Cups, it's either about leaving something behind or traveling into the unknown. The Hermit is secluding. Yep. Okay, so the cards basically just said exactly what I said with these cards, that I wasn't, I didn't want to leave off that way, but that's what the cards are telling me, and these cards told me the same thing. So I'll go through these cards just to give you the exact rundown of what this reading is telling me. So there's some kind of intuition going on, something unknown. Maybe there's not a specific card for it, but I'm sure the people who are resonating with this know exactly what this means. There's some kind of conflict going on and working carefully, but still being defensive in your love situation. But at the same time, you're being defensive with your love. You're still creating things. There's going to be some kind of successful completion to the situation that is going to make you travel into the unknown or leave something behind, aka choosing between that third-party situation, and you need to seclude yourself to do that. So that's exactly what it's saying, Going back here, the obstacle, waiting for the next challenge and not creating anything that makes you happy, okay? But in the immediate future, there is going to be an opportunity, and there is going to be somebody being left out in the cold. And since the Two of Swords is the card of the day, and the Hermit is the last card, exactly what this card of the day is saying is exactly what the reading is saying. You need to balance this conflict between your heart and mind, because you need both those to move forward in this situation. This situation is calling for 100% focus and moving forward in this situation to choose between this third-party lover situation. Okay? Yes, it's difficult. You have to keep moving forward here, But honestly, I think with this opportunity, you're going to get what you're looking for. You're going to have the strength to do it. And you know exactly what you want and what you need to do. You just need to stop being conflicted about it and move forward. And eventually, what you do choose will give you this 10 of Cups here. And you will move out of this situation of being left out in the cold or leaving somebody in the cold. So it's very interesting. Let's go ahead, since for some reason I keep pulling, excuse me, I guess I tend to do, excuse me, I guess my energy, my readings picks up love. I do love readings. So since this is a love reading, let's go ahead and see if there's any romance angels. Face that towards you there. I just love that picture. All right. Is there any romance angels for March 2nd? Whoa, we have some more flyers. Let me grab that flyer. So sorry, guys. Oh, there's two. There's two. And you know what? This is amazing. Look at this. Free yourself. Free yourself. It's time to take control back of your life. Free yourself from the stupid, conflicted situation so you can move forward. Right? Take that time to seclude yourself. Oh, this is the Hangman. I'm sorry. I was thinking of the Hermit. Take some time to find what lights your path. I'm trying to see if I can find the dang card just to show you. Because I really like the symbolism of the cards, and I really think that they help drive the point home. Here he is. Find what lights your path. Your happiness. Keep working towards it, right? All right, anyways. The next card is, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. If you say you don't know who that is, the very first person you thought of in the back of your mind when I said that this could be the one and you've already met this person, honey, that's the one. If you still don't know, meditate. Meditate on it, because on this back of this Two of Swords here, this is all about needing to meditate. Okay? So definitely, this is the advice here. This is the whole card, the whole day. Just one card. Aside that, all we needed to know. Okay? And all these cards in this reading that I did just verified all this. You gotta stop this conflict between your mind. You gotta free yourself. And you know who this is. Alright? Next card. Let go of control issues. Excuse me. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. And again, this plays into the reading. Where we have, this person is working really carefully on achievement over this situation. But they're kind of looking for the results now. Okay? You want your apples now. Well, you gotta let go of control of that, okay? It will happen when it's meant to happen. You just have to keep trucking along. Codependency. Again, this goes with the letting go of control issues. It could be an actual, like a substance addiction. An unhealthy coping mechanism. But you could be codependent on this situation of this other person that it's saying you need to take a step back from and really calm your mind with. Okay? Again, telling you, this is all playing into yesterday. Even the card of the day was exactly what this reading is about. All right. And the last card is awesome. Wedding. situation involves marriage. That's pretty cool. So, this third party situation, once you pick out that right person for you and you've brought a unity to this conflict that you're having here, this person that you pick, you'll probably be married to. So that's nice. Now, I love my daemons. They give the best advice. Yesterday, it was absolutely perfect advice. So I'm going to see if there's any daemons here. These are shuffled. I'm going to go ahead. Are there any daemons for March 2nd, 2019? Any daemons? Whoa. All right, this is way too many. This is way too many. Let's try this again here. Usually I only get like 1 or 2, so I'm going to try this again. All right, there we go. I got 3. That's fine. All right. These ones aren't bad at all. Let me start alphabetically here. All right. So, get this out of the way. First daemon out is Moloch. In the divination, he is about bewaring of stern punishment and unyielding strictness. So again, that fits into freeing yourself, letting go of control issues. Free yourself from either punishing yourself in the situation or letting that bad situation punish you. Also, don't be too strict on yourself. Free yourself. Free yourself. Don't be so strict. Have fun. Work hard, but play harder, right? Okay? So let's see what else the daemons have for us today. Yukobak. Yukobak very much relates to Moloch. Is it Moloch or Moloch? I don't know. But yeah, he very much relates to him because he's about, being aware of taking people for granted. Okay? So it's this is about like your punishments and your strictness. Don't take those people maybe that you're thinking about that you want to punish or be strict with for granted. Okay? Yukobak is also about when like in your home relations, show people that you appreciate them. For example, if you have children, show them you love them. If you've got coworkers, show them you're appreciative. And even if you're out, you're out and you're shopping, people don't usually think about the bank teller behind the desk. Yukobak reminds us to give them acknowledgement. There's still people too. The trash man who takes your trash, give him acknowledgement. That's what Yukobak's all about. So then that leaves us with Zabos. Zabos isn't very bad either. I honestly haven't really found a bad daemon in here, to be honest. But in divination, Zabos is about romance and comfort, which really fits into Yukobak and Moloch, because Moloch's all about that strictness, not being strict. Yukobak is about giving appreciation. This is about love. So don't be strict, be loving. When you're acknowledging those other workers and those people that you usually don't. Sorry for that. I forgot to turn off my notifications there. There we go. Sorry about that. And Zabos is all about love. So, do it all with love. Work hard, keep doing it, and focus on love, especially self-love. Especially self-love. Because, again, we have free ourselves and let go of control issues and codependency here. Okay, we still have This Could Be the One in Wedding, right? So there's still good news, but still, you have to do the work if you want to move forward in life. So in order to do some of these things, you got to focus on love and romance. This whole reading was about love and romance. Okay, so if you want that, you got to put it out, right? Put it out. Keep working hard. Again, I'm really feeling a third party situation here. But you just got to keep working through everything. And you just got to stay focused and don't get impatient. And love is the key, both in things that you do and how you treat people, especially yourself. All right. So, again, the card of the day focused exactly on the reading here. Focus on yourself and your self-love, and go inside yourself and get rid of this conflict between your heart and mind. All right? So, that is the reading that I have for March 2nd. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had nobody join me today, so I'm just going to close the chat since nobody was able to get a free reading. But I do thank you for watching the video. And I am thinking about doing daily readings or weekly readings or even monthly readings for each individual sign. So if you guys would be interested in something like that, just please let me know. And then I'll go ahead and do it. I haven't done it yet because I've been mentioning it in my videos and I've had no feedback. So if you would like to see those, let me know. If not, honestly, I'm not going to do them if nobody's going to be appreciating them. Donations, subscriptions, and likes are highly appreciated. If you guys needed a personal reading, let me know. I should be free. I've got a lot of free time tomorrow, so I might be able to get back at you right away for your reading. I also don't have anything planned quite yet, so you might be able to catch me and even get a reading today. So, thank you for watching and listening to me ramble on here. I really appreciate your guys' support, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.